All right, so just so you all know, okay, so the BOGO box, as I said, is basically, I'm just going to explain to you what it is and how it works so that you can obviously use it then as well. Just open up my screen. Come on. There we go. Just close that and then share my screen with you. All right, so screen 2. Can you all see the screen?
Yes.
All right. So this is apparently her Emily's most loved oils, if you want to call it that. So I'm just going to go through them. Mighty Mint, I could not actually find anywhere. So I'll go and do something on that and just have a look at what it is, because it's not even on the website yet. So I don't know what Mighty Mint is. It's not the newest. I don't know. I'll go and have a look and see what they probably will bring out info on it today. So basically, this is a great enrollment option for somebody to get started. Okay, so the first oil I'm going to do, why is my cypress first? Okay, doesn't matter. All right, so cypress, basically, it takes about 10 to 20 years for cypress trees to grow large enough to be sold for timber. And during those years, the trees still require work maintenance. For it to be sold as timber, it must grow straight and tall. Then the farmers also start pruning the lower branches as the trees mature. And apparently these have historically been thrown away or burned because they have no commercial value. However, the pruned branches, they are then distilled into beautiful bottles of cypress essential oil, which is produced from Kenya, just for interest sake. So prior, there's a great oil for before a long run, apply to your feet and your legs for an energizing boost. You can apply 2 to 3 drops to your chest before gardening to promote feelings of vitality and energy. You can diffuse with lime for an invigorating scent, or with grapefruit for a wonderful massage blend as well. So nothing of the tree is thrown away. So using the pruned branches for essential oil actually allows the farmers to receive compensation for their care of the trees throughout the tree's life, instead of waiting for up to 20 years for any profit, which is great. And it's unique among wood essential oils because it includes a diverse combination of chemical constituents. It has alpha-pinene, alpha-terpene, and carine, which gives it that pine-like aroma. And it makes it both invigorating and grounding. It blends great with cypress or sandalwood, wonderful for an oily skin. It's balancing and comforting. It can be used aromatically during times of transition or loss to help people regain a sense of security. And as I said, it can be diffused, applied topically, or inhaled directly. Okay. Then here are some wonderful little blends that you can do. So you can use it with wonderful for varicose veins and spider veins, and also for bladder problems. So there's a little thingy there, spider vein blaster. It's a wonderful little recipe I found that you can actually make. So I will put that in the group as well, that you heat with shea butter, and something that you can apply to the skin to help obviously any spider veins or anything that you have on the skin. So I'll post that in the group as well. And then obviously the recipe for varicose veins, there's wonderful recipes on that and wonderful testimonials on that as well that I'll also post. Then your abode is something that was launched last year or the year before that, I think. It's a signature blend, which is basically, it contains, there's a whole home product line that is combined to the abode. We don't get everything anymore, but it's basically distilled lime, litsea, cassia, lemon, eucalyptus, tea tree, arbor vitae, coffee eucalyptus, cilantro, lavender, and lemon myrtle. Some of them obviously we don't get as a separate oil. It has a very distinct smell. I love it because it's very lime based, and I use it to clean my home. So I put it in a little spray bottle with some water, because I've got granite tops. I can't use vinegar. It makes it, it doesn't clean it nicely. So you have to use water. So you can use it on surfaces throughout your home. You can actually put it in a diffuser. And yeah, it's a wonderful oil to utilize in the home as well. Then you can add a drop onto a cotton ball and place it in smelly shoes or gym gear. You can spray it into your bin. You can blend it with distilled water and witch hazel for a DIY room spray. Again, as I said, diffuse. You can put it in dryer balls to refresh your clothing. Add 20 drops to a 12 ml glass, or 12-ounce glass bottle with water to spray on a pet bed, so it's safe to use on them. And then drop a couple of drops into your toilet bowl before use. You can, as I said, so there are many ways of using it. It's a powerful blend, cleansing constituents like limonene and geraniol, nerol, and 1.8 cineol. These are all things that are the chemical constituents within the oil that make it such a powerful non-toxic surface cleaner. It's amazing. It's really a wonderful blend. So if you haven't got it before, try it. It's really something that you can utilize in your home. Copaiba is one of my all-time favorites because it contains your beta-caryophyllene. So remember, it works like your CBD on your CB1 and CB2 receptors, so you're on your endocannabinoid system. It is an amazing oil. I put a drop in my mouth every morning when I wake up. Again, it comes from Brazil. It comes from a massive trees that they grow in Brazil. It supports healthy inflammatory response and reduces blemishes, so you can use it on the skin. You can use it aromatically. It's a very soft smell, so I've never used it actually aromatically because for me it's a very soft smell. But it's a wonderful, relaxing, calming oil. And it has numerous benefits, including sustaining a proper immune system, providing liver support, possessing antioxidant properties, and supporting proper respiratory function. And when taken internally, it promotes a healthy cellular function and supports your nervous system. Wonderful, powerful antioxidant oil, which also helps to soothe anxious feelings. Its main chemical constituent is beta-caryophyllene, which is a phytocannabinoid, which is the system in your body is responsible for helping to regulate the inflammatory system, the immune functions, sleep, pain receptors, hormones, and more. So it's really a powerful oil that you should have in your blend of oils. Here's a little video. I wonder if it's going to play. Just see. There we go. It's 11 minutes, so I'm not going to play it now. So what I'll do is I'll actually post it within the group. It's a long one that Dr. Gill does on the copaiba and the cannabinoid benefits. So I'll put that in the group as well so you guys can utilize it. It's really an amazing video to watch. It's my go-to for when my neck is strained. I put it, Marissa and I put it in a blend for pain with some deep blue and some peppermint. It is amazing. You can either apply directly. You don't have to actually dilute it. It's a very, very soft oil. You can dissolve the day away by applying it to massage your muscles with. As I said, with geranium and frankincense, it's amazing for the skin. Bedtime with your vetiver. You can also mix 1 to 2 drops with your toner after cleansing. And then, you can also use some honey with it and mix it in warm water for a soothing, gentle tea to support your immune system and calm you down before bed. So really a great oil to utilize. And there are some of the ways that you can use it. With water, juice, or tea. Swish it, a very good one for the mouth, together with peppermint. They use it a lot with your oil pulling. You can add it to a veggie cup. It's not a very strong taste, so it's fine to use as is. You can put 2 drops under your tongue, use it with your face moisturizer, inhale it from cupped hands, apply to the bottom of the feet before bed, diffuse with vetiver, lavender, and wild orange before bed, and then also diffuse 2 drops with 4 drops of serenity to promote a calm and peaceful atmosphere. It's really a wonderful oil. You have to have it in your repertoire. Then Zengest, obviously we all know the Zengest, contains our digestive blend. It contains peppermint, coriander, ginger, caraway, cardamom, fennel, and anise. And I posted a little thing the other day. Fennel is great for to get your digestive juices going, and ginger as well. So wonderful, but even before you eat. If you've overdone it during dinner, it's a wonderful to use just on your stomach as is. You get a little roller bottle with it. You get a roller blend as well, or you can make your own. So you can use it to soothe the stomach after eating, traveling. Great to put in your traveling kit. Wonderful for a healthy gut. Add to water or tea to maintain a healthy gastrointestinal tract. Diffuse for a sweet minty calming aroma. Even great for clearing the airways. So if you don't have breathe, then this is your go-to. You can put it on the nose area, inhale it. It's wonderful for the airways, for overwhelm, for hangover, for tension and aches. It's really a wonderful oil. So a review of the was conducted by the U.S. Department of Agriculture Human Nutrition Research on Aging, and they found that peppermint has significant antimicrobial and antiviral effects. It also works as a strong antioxidant. It has anti-tumor actions in lab studies. It shows anti-allergenic potential, has pain-killing effects, helps relax the gastrointestinal tract. It may be chemoprotective, so really cardamom, another one in here, is a traditional remedy in traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine. It's a relative to ginger and known as the queen of spices. Again, it supports your gastrointestinal function, wonderful stomach aches, and there's a lot of science to back your cardamom oil as well. And then also for asthma, it's also used for asthma. And that's probably one of the reasons why your Zenjis can also be used topically as well. Then oregano, we all know oregano is one of the most potent and powerful essential oils. There's been a lot of research done on the effect of oregano on your immune system. And the primary chemical component of oregano is carvacrol, which is a phenol that possesses antioxidant properties when ingested. Because of this high phenol content, you cannot just use it as it is because it is strong. It's a hot oil, so you have to dilute it, apply it topically or internally. And then you can also swish it in the mouth. Great for if you've got any throat pains or anything like that. It's wonderful for a sore throat to dilute with some water and just swish it in your throat and in your mouth. It is really, again, it's in our kit with our 10 oils, so there's a reason why it's in there. It can be taken more frequently as needed to further support the immune system. Remember, we put it in our Flume blend, our frankincense, lemon, oregano, on guard, and melaleuca for when we have any immune system problems. It's wonderful in food, but again, be careful. Just take a little toothpick, put it in the bottle at the top, and drop the bottle over, and that toothpick you take over and you just squish it through your mince at the end of your pizza, your pasta, and then please don't put a drop in. It's really strong. You can throw that spaghetti away if you put a drop in there or in your pizza sauce because it's really, really strong. It's a very strong smell as well, so be careful of that. Here is a video that you must actually watch. The synergy between oregano and tea tree are amazing.
Bacteria have the ability to change their genetic makeup over time for their own self-preservation. Bacteria have their own defensive mechanism. They produce something called a peptidoglycan layer. It's the equivalent of an M&M shell that's protecting the chocolate on the inside. Now, one of the other elements the bacteria are very, very good at making, and that is something called a biofilm. Biofilm is its own very goopy, slimy mess that it covers itself in. So what's now starting to happen is we are finding that once very useful antibacterial medications are no longer effective at all. What that means for us, we have to use stronger antibacterial medications. We have to use more potent antibacterial medications. That comes at a cost to our own bodies. Melaleuca has the ability to come in and start to modify that sludge and remove it so that the oregano can get to the bacteria. And in oregano, there's a product called carvacrol. Carvacrol will bind to that peptidoglycan and it punctures a little hole in there. Once that hole opens, you start to get a passing of ions back and forth. What that does to the bacteria is it allows it to lyse. It means burst open. And we've now accomplished something very dramatic, and that is by doing nothing more than using 2 simple little plant-based essential oils, you have created a very effective antibacterial solution.
Okay, so as I said, oregano and tea tree, there have been scientific studies that actually show that if you used oregano and tea tree as opposed to using amoxicillin, you had a quicker result with your oregano and tea tree on bacteria. So that is one of the reasons why it's such an amazing oil to utilize and to have in your repertoire. So how can you use oregano? 2 drops to a veggie capsule to support healthy respiratory function, really good for asthma clients. Diffuse 1 to 2 drops when feeling under the weather. Put a drop in your spaghetti sauce or pizza sauce. It's wonderful for the skin, but again, you have to dilute it. Make a sinus steamer with a bowl of hot water, some oregano, some breathe in there, and just steam your sinuses. Put 10 drops in a 16-ounce bottle spray for a surface cleaner. You can add 15 drops to a 10 ml roller and top with carrier oil and utilize it as it is. Basically, if you've got any pain or inflammation, you can actually apply it to the area, say sore throat. I put some tea tree in there as well. I use those, remember those little bottles that you got with a spray that you can spray in the back of your mouth? You get empty ones of those that essential oils. I buy them and then I put a few drops of oregano, a few drops of tea tree in there, some water, and I actually just spray it in the back of my throat if I have any throat sores. Healthy immune function, wonderful to support your immune system, as I said, and apply diluted to the bottoms of the feet. So oregano, again, a powerhouse of an oil. Clary sage is very, very important for us as women and any person actually for specifically for hormonal support. So you can use it during your menstrual cycle. Apply 2 to 4 drops to the abdomen for a soothing abdominal massage. Apply 1 to 2 drops to the bottom of your feet on pulse points to take advantage of the powerfully soothing aroma, or apply 1 to 2 drops to your pillow for a restful night's sleep. Again, there's a great little thingy there on your clary sage is known as the, I can't remember what it's called. I'll have a look at it now. In any case, it's a perennial herb that grows up to 6 feet in height. And it's known for its calming properties and skin benefits. It contains linalool acetate, which is part of the esters group, making it one of the most relaxing, soothing, and balancing essential oils. And if you inhale it, it aids to a relaxing environment. Taking it internally promotes a restful night's sleep. So wonderful to combine with things like your Roman chamomile, add to some of your shampoo and hair conditioner to promote a healthy hair and scalp. Great for skin, including acne treatments. And it's really wonderful for premenopause, hot flushes, mood swings, PMS, postpartum depression. And obviously we have it in our clary sage or clary calm blend. You can again make your own clary calm blend. Clary calm contains your clary sage, your lavender, your bergamot. It contains cananga, which we don't have. It contains juniper, it contains fennel, carrot seed oil. So if you can get clary sage, then you can make more or less the same little blend. Wonderful for girls that struggle with very painful menstruation. It's really a wonderful, wonderful oil to have in your repertoire. Again, a lot of the, I know that Dr. Scott Johnson also uses clary sage quite a lot. I use it as part of my blend for hair loss. Wonderful, because obviously a lot of it is hormonally based. So Lisa Zimmer does one again also with your clary sage in there, your frankincense, lavender, tea tree, copahiba, peppermint, cedarwood, geranium, and rosemary. 20 drops of each in a 4-ounce sprayer plus water, and then she sprayed that on her hair, on the scalp specifically for hair growth. So this is a wonderful one. This is how I made mine, in my own little bottle with my own little thingy on there, and then you just sell it. And then your clary sage, as I said, helps to balance your hormones. It's the oil of clarity and vision. It gives us the courage to see the truth. It dispels darkness and illusion, helping one to see their limiting beliefs. while encouraging us to remain open. So on the emotional side, it eliminates distractions from the mind and assists us in finding a state of emptiness where creative forces may be realized. So one great one again also for focus. Once we are emptied, we can then see the unlimited possibilities of our potential. Here is one, as I said, hormone balancing your libido, menstrual cramping, meditation and yoga, birth and labor support, oil of clarity and vision. So it's really, again, this BOGO box is amazing. It is really, and it's not expensive. It's 3,000 Rand, you save 2,000 Rand. It's really a lot of great oils in here. Rosemary, again, sorry, I did this very quickly this morning, so you still have clary sage in here. Rosemary is, the main constituents in there is alpha-pinene, which is relaxing, camphor, which is soothing, and your 1.8 cineol, which is a eucalyptus, which is cleansing. Rosemary is a fragrant evergreen shrub that frequently used to flavor stuffing, pork, lamb, chicken, and turkey. Again, be careful, it's strong. And remember that your essential oils are 80 times stronger than the herb. Okay, it was once considered sacred by the ancient Greeks and Romans and the Egyptians and the Hebrews, and it's been revered for centuries because of its energizing earthy scent. A wonderful oil for anybody that's ADHD, ADD, for focus. You'll also see it in a lot of your focus blends. It's an invigorating ambiance. We have a testimony of a little boy that is autistic, where his teacher that did homeschooling put this in a diffuser, and they had amazing results with him with focus as well. Creates an invigorating ambiance. Its fresh aroma and cleansing abilities may also enhance cleaning products. Wonderful for scalp and hair, as I said. Wonderful for a healthy digestive system when you take it internally. So really, really good to utilize. Here are some little goodies. You can use it with coconut oil for healthy hair, for cypress for oily hair, for growth in your just as it is, or for fragile hair. I know that a lot of the wellness advocates take a bottle of rosemary and they'd actually put that into their shampoo. But then again, it has to be a shampoo like your doTERRA shampoo. You can put a few drops of that in your shampoo and use it as your shampoo as well. So it has been traditionally considered a good omen for marital bond and the blossoming of a family. In the Middle Ages, your brides would wear a rosemary headpiece during a wedding ceremony, while grooms and wedding guests would wear a twig of rosemary on their chests. I'm sure you've seen that in a lot of the goodies as well. So rosemary, again, a powerhouse. It takes a kilogram of rosemary to make one little bottle of 15 ml. And there are 396 published studies about the benefits of rosemary and 21 human clinical trials on PubMed. And here are some ways that you can utilize your rosemary. Diffuse, work on a focus spray. Wonderful for studying in your shampoo or conditioner. Wonderful for meats and entrees. Inhale directly from cupped hands, and wonderful for the chest together with your oregano, and the other one that we're going to talk about now, Eric's. So really a wonderful one to have in your, there we go. Okay. And then we've got the leave-in conditioner. Now what I did is, you cannot buy the whole set as part of your PV or on your points, but you can buy them separately. So what I did one month in November or October, I bought the shampoo and the conditioner. It's 500 mils. It is now February. I still have a bottle that is, I think, half, and I wash my hair every second day. I've got a son that uses it. He's given it to his girlfriend to use. It lasts forever. It is the best thing that I've ever done. In the beginning, my hair didn't feel very nice. Jolene, you had the same effect, but it's because you've got so much goodies on your hair. It takes time for the hair to actually get rid of all of that stickiness and everything that we put on our hair for so long. It's safe for color-treated hair. It restores vibrancy. I literally just wash my hair in the morning, especially in the heat at the moment. And at the end, I just spray in. Afterwards, I just spray in some leave conditioner. I bought it separately now. And I just leave my hair. I don't even dry it anymore. It contains natural formulas. It's free from sulfates, silicones, phthalates, and parabens. Remember that your hair your hair is able to, or your scalp is able to actually attract or absorb a lot of what you put on your head. So all of that goes into your bloodstream. It causes a lot of problems in our hair and in our bodies. Now, out of curiosity, I looked up Pantene on the EWG, which is basically where they rate a 5 on most of their products. And then obviously they rate it as far as the toxicity of the product, and 10 being the most toxic. So, and your Pantene was 5 out of 1 to 10. So really, ladies, we need to start becoming a product of the product. Using chemical-made products every day greatly increases your health-related risk. That's why we have so many people struggling with hormones. So it's gentle while still removing hard water minerals, pollutants, and styling product residue. And it's got the cutest little travel set that you can buy. There's nothing in there, but you can put your products in there when you travel to utilize wherever you go. So it's really, you have no excuse. It's the best ever. And then you can also add a couple of drops of rosemary oil to your shampoo to stimulate your hair growth. It contains wild orange and lime. It smells divine. It contains magnolia, blue tansy, and osmanthus. And funnily enough, the conditioner and the shampoo smell a lot like peppermint. So it's got a very fresh smell. One thing that I picked up when I was using normal shampoos, I used to get like little bumps and around my ears, and sometimes I would literally get almost like a pacey, or what do you call it, a thingy in my hairline from the products that I was using. Now I haven't had that ever. It's just really the best ever, and use it. It detangles and softens. It's heat protection for hair styling, locks in moisture, easy to use, cleaning, no rinse formula. It leaves your hair healthy and nourished, and then no silicones or phenoxyethanol in there as well. Whisper is one of our best blends for balancing hormones. You can also use it as a perfume for hot flushes, for libido, sex drive, for anger, for self-expression. It's the oil of femininity. It's connected to the mother. It says you can really say goodbye to harmful chemicals. I don't know when last I've actually used a normal perfume. Your whisper touch, you get a whisper touch as well, but you can make your own. It's a complex and rich blend that combines with each individual's chemistry. So when you apply it, it actually blends with your chemistry to make its own little smell. It's really, really amazing, and it lasts for quite a long time. And then you've got, here are some of the ingredients. It contains patchouli, which draws you into the magic of the present moment. It contains bergamot. Bergamot, ladies, you can buy yourself bergamot. It is one of the best oils for the body. I see in the emotional course that they did last week, Dr. what is her name? The psychologist that works on the brain. She spoke about bergamot as one of the oils for trauma. It reminds you of your great worth, boosting self-esteem. Wonderful Hawaiian sandalwood is in there, which elicits a deeper sense of connection. You've got your rose in there, which nurtures compassion and love for everything in your life. Vanilla, which reminds you that pleasure is a right and not a treat. Jasmine, to open you up to the magic of connection. Cinnamon bark balances boundaries with openness. Vetiver reminds you of the core of the importance in life. Labdanum, which is not an oil that we get in South Africa. I don't think they have it in America either, but it illuminates the soul along the right path. Cocoa, which opens you to the sumptuousness of life, and ylang ylang, which opens you to the more pleasure. So you use this one aromatically and topically, not internally. As I said, it balances your hormones. Wonderful for hot flushes, for cramping, then libido and sex drive, head tension, blood pressure. Apply over the heart and the heart reflex points. For anger, for self-expression and presence. Rub over the throat chakra and say your affirmations. For males who are overly masculine, add frankincense to your whisper and use as a cologne. Self-confidence and creativity, and connected to the mother, add myrrh to your whisper to inhale and say your affirmations. This is really a beautiful blend. Marissa and I love this oil. It's really an amazing blend to have. So as I said, your rose is one of your best oils ever, because your rose is also one of the oils that is arguably the most precious essential oil in the world, as it takes an astonishing 10,000 rose blossoms to produce just 5 ml of pure rose essential oil. So it's really one of those oils that we have to have, as well. You don't get rose a lot in South Africa, so if they have it, it's usually on a special, or they have it as a part of something. Air X is a wonderful blend. Now, if you use Breathe, Air X is the opposite or part of the Breathe. You'll also see I'm going to do a little thingy on that now. It contains Letsia, tangerine, grapefruit, frankincense, and cardamom. You can use it internally, whereas Breathe we don't use internally. It's designed to help freshen the air when diffused. It contains limonene, which the research has demonstrated a major chemical component of essential oils that has a cleansing benefit. So wonderful to clean. If you've got somebody in the house that's sick, use Air X together with On Guard. Add a drop to your favorite lava bead necklace. Use 3 to 4 drops in your diffuser. Dilute a drop in some liquid to drink. Topically, I have a blend that I make that I have Air X in, frankincense, lemongrass, copaiba, what's the other one? And my husband and I drink it every day. We drink it every day. It's really amazing. Mental clarity, open airways, respiratory support, cognitive support, immune boosting, and cleansing gut and organs. It's the oil of clarity and cleansing. So wonderful for focused, manifesting, creative, free, happiness, liberated, cleansing, purifying, honoring yourself, abundance, and confidence. Then your Air X contains, is designed to help freshen the air, as I said, as opposed to your Breathe. Your Air X is more clarifying. Your Breathe is contains laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree, lemon, ravensara, and ravensara, which is more proactive and soothing, where your Air X is more uplifting and internal, and you can use it, as I said, internally. Wonderful for any oxidative stress. That's the one reason why I put it internally, use it internally. Wonderful for asthma, for coughs, for bronchitis, together with your Breathe, pneumonia, and sinusitis, for odors and airborne pathogens. So it cleans the air, where your Breathe is more for application, soothing and clearing, massage, congestion, and digestive discomfort, kidney and gallbladder and liver cleansing. So it also contains cardamom. So it's really, as I said, Letsia again cleanses and purifies the air. So yeah, a wonderful one to have in your repertoire as well. And here's a little video that she says, tells you a little bit more about it.
What is the difference between Breathe essential oil and Air X essential oil? Today's BOGO. If I have Breathe, why do I need the Air X? This is a great question. My cross-line sister Bethany Sweet answered this today, and I wanted to do a video to share because a lot of you may be having the same question. Our beloved Breathe essential oil. You know we love our Breathe. This is specifically designed to help clear the junk out. If you're already dealing with the junk and you need to get the junk gone, use your Breathe essential oil. So this is one that we're going to use reactively. We've got a situation, we've got a seasonal threat, an environmental threat. Let's use our Breathe and use that again. Chest, bottoms of the feet, spine, diffuse it, all the places. This is a staple. Y'all know Breathe. Now, why do we need Air X when we would use that? I want you to think of this oil as proactively. We're going to use this to help cleanse and purify the environment. This was specifically designed to help with our air quality. Think smoke from all the fires going on right now. Think air pollution. Think if you're in a small room, a small confined space with a lot of people with recycled air going on. So this is going to be more of our preventative, more of our let's cleanse and purify. Let's use this proactively. Let's start to get things going right now. So I've got to go in our diffusers. I love this. It actually smells like Fruit Loops. The Air X, it smells really good. two different blends, two completely different essential oil blends that are in here. And I loved that description and it makes perfect sense to me. So again, your Airx, your BOGO today, is going to be your preventative one that you're gonna be using. Put a drop on the inside of your mask. If you have one of those little Honey nasal diffusers, put that on, diffuse it in your house, have those tools before you go out or when you're in certain situations. And then if you're already dealing with the junk, then you have your Breathe Essential Oil to help clear it out, get it gone. And that's why we like both. Both are very effective. We use them in different ways. And that's why you're going to want to snag today's BOGO and have the Airx and your Breathe on hand for whenever you need it. Hope you found this helpful. And thanks, Bethany, for sharing. Bye. What is it?
Oops. Okay, and then the last one is cypress. So it's native to Southern Europe and Western Asia. Cypress essential oil is derived from tall green evergreen trees, and there's a fresh, clean aroma that's energizing and refreshing. It's frequently used in spas and by massage therapists. Cypress contains monoterpenes, making it beneficial for oily skin conditions. It also contains alpha-pinene, which helps to reduce the appearance of blemishes. And the monoterpenes in cypress are beneficial for oily skin and overall skin health. And it has a very grounding effect, making it a popular oil to diffuse during times of transition or loss. You can apply it to feet and legs prior to a long run. Oh, we did cypress, didn't we? Oh, my word. Okay, sorry. We did it before. But any case, so cypress is Cypress is a wonderful one. As I said right in the beginning, for bladder problems. I use it in my blend with my mom as well when she had bladder problems. So really something that helps with the bladder together with juniper berry and smart and sassy we don't have any longer, but you can use juniper berry, cypress. What was the other one I put in there? I'll put it in the group in any case. But cypress is really, and I think we did cypress right in the beginning. Am I right? Am I going crazy? Yeah. Okay, but it's the oil of motion and flow. So it's wonderful for people that are controlling or very perfectionist and rigid and stuck, or lack trust and fear of making mistakes and can't let go and hiding behind life's dramas. So it's a really, really wonderful ride. They say for a long car ride, for bladder support, for water retention and puffiness, for varicose veins and support, and for oily skin and hair. So those are all of the oils. And then just a fun fact about cypress, like frankincense, copaiba, cypress essential oil is a blend of multiple species that they use. So ours is not just normal cypress. The same with our eucalyptus that we have now. We don't just have one type of eucalyptus in there any longer. It is a blend of different types of eucalyptus, which has it gives it a better chemical constituents. So using 2 species of cypress not only solidifies a sustainable source and provides jobs in multiple communities, but it also obviously amplifies the qualities and the beneficial effects of the essential oil. So I hope that helped you. I think that was all of the oils, except at the Mighty Mint. I have no idea what Mighty Mint is. I'm going to have a look and see if I can find some info on that. I will post the presentation thingy that I made also in the group that you can utilize if you want to. I'll post some of the videos separately as well, so you can utilize that as well if you want to. I'm going to put it in the Telegram group. I'll make a little, shall I make a little thingy on BOGO boxes separately? And then you can go have a look on that. Oopsie. Maybe you can go have a look on that BOGO box on what it is and the presentation and everything in there so that you have it available to start sharing. Remember that it's only from the 23rd to the 29th of Feb, and then you can also buy separately. So usually what they have, I don't know if they have it at the moment. I'll go have a look online. You can have a look. Usually what they have, they will have a buy cypress and get a whisper free today. Then you can buy just that little BOGO box for the day, and then that goes away, and then tomorrow they have a separate one. Or you can buy the whole box as it is, and then you get everything as well. But a wonderful enrollment option now. I just had a lady that wants to enroll, so I'm going to talk to her as well, because again, it's one of those that we're going to have to do. And then just quickly, I'm going to do Diamond Club next month, March, April, and May. So guys, you're going to have to help me. This is so you can make, so that you can have more enrollments, because with Diamond Club, we usually have, so I do a lot of classes online and in person. You are going to invite people, and then obviously I will have lots of incentives as well, because the number one prize is 20,000 Rand. And every month, if I reach my goals, in other words, if I have the right amount of enrollments, and you guys are going to have to help me, then I will they will also give you money for that as well, because obviously with traveling and everything, I'm going to have to use that. And then I will also have incentives to give prizes. And then there will also be extra oils for people that enroll in Diamond Club, that you can then utilize to get more people to join your team. So I hope that helped you a little bit. It was a very quick BOGO